So there hasn't been a single video that's as highly requested as this one is. Today is my first high protein vegetarian recipe. We're going to combine my favorite vegetarian protein, paneer, with my other favorite vegetarian protein, nuts. We're going to be making peanut paneer. Trust me, if you're a vegetarian trying to build some lean muscle mass, this is the dish for you, and it's Gigi's favorite dish. So let's go, guys. The first ingredient that we need is obviously paneer. Now paneer can be made in two ways. It can be made with skimmed milk as I've made here, or it can be made with full fat milk, which will give you a much softer paneer, but remember it's really high in fat and really high in calories. So if you want to put on weight, full fat paneer is good, but if you want to lose weight, make sure you make it with skimmed milk. Coming to the rest of the ingredients, remember this is a Punjabi gravy and the base of any gravy has to have onions. So firstly, we'll have some onions finely chopped. Next, ginger garlic paste, another essential for making a great Punjabi gravy. You can vary the proportion of the paste according to your own liking. Coming to chili, very important for this particular gravy because it's going to be bland without the chili, so make sure you use a lot. Coming to the main ingredient other than the paneer, peanuts. Now peanuts are very high in protein. They have about 26 grams per 100. That's more than beef. Oh shit, I said beef. Please don't kill me. Okay, but coming back to the point. Peanuts, really high in protein but really high in fat. So if you're super health conscious, make sure you're accounting for all those calories from the peanut. But if you're only concerned with the protein, peanuts are your best option. Now I'm using roasted peanuts here, but ideally you should be using raw peanuts for this particular gravy. Coming to the cooking process, the first step is to take all the chili and all the peanuts and make a really fine paste out of it. This will form the base of the gravy. After grinding it, your paste should look something like this. So then you take really little oil in a very hot wok and you just dunk all the paste in that oil. Now if we'd taken raw peanuts here, the flavor of the gravy would be much more intense. The raw peanuts would have all their oils intact and they'd let out all that oil into the cooking oil that we're using, and the entire gravy would really have a strong peanut taste. But even with roasted peanuts, it still tastes really awesome. Now use some water to clean out your grinder and dunk all that remaining water into your gravy. Don't worry, even if it gets really watery, it's fine. We're going to be slow cooking this gravy, so all that water is going to evaporate eventually. After cooking the peanuts for about 5 minutes, you add the onions. Now traditionally with Punjabi gravies, we always start with the onions, but in this case, we're going to add the onions second. We're going to be cooking this gravy for a while, so don't worry, they won't remain raw. Eventually, you'll be left with really soft, tasty onions. If you cook onions for a long time, they add a sweetness to the gravy, which is essential to make a great Punjabi gravy. The next step is to add the ginger garlic paste. Now this is an essential for a Punjabi gravy. If you want, you can skip the onions, but do not skip this step, and don't worry, the rawness will go once we cook it out. At this point, we're going to start adding the dry ingredients. So start by adding a lot of salt. Now paneer and peanuts by themselves are really bland ingredients, so you need to add a lot of salt. Next, add garam masala. Just add like say about a teaspoon or so, because too much garam masala can spoil the gravy. Next, you add about another teaspoon of turmeric, haldi, whatever you want to call it. It'll give an awesome color to the gravy. Finally, we'll add some red chili powder. Now I'm over generous with my red chili powder always because I really like spicy food, but add it to your own liking. The final ingredient that we're going to add is pepper, so add around a teaspoon of it. Finally, just add water to the masala. So this just combines all the flavors and gives you one awesome homogeneous flavor. So after stirring it about a bit, it should end up looking like this. So today with this particular masala, we're going to slow cook this masala for about 1 hour. So on a very low flame, we're just going to cover the entire container and cook it for over 1 hour. What this does is that it eventually caramelizes all those onions and it cooks the garlic through, and you're left with one awesome flavor. Trust me, the longer you slow cook this, the better the flavor will get. So today I'm going to be slow cooking this for 1 hour, but you should definitely experiment with this. Try slow cooking it longer than that and see what you're left with. So after about an hour of slow cooking, it should be this kind of color. Now taste it and adjust the salt accordingly, and at this point we'll add the paneer. So add as much paneer as you want. You can add a bit like I'm adding here, like if you want a watery gravy, or if you want a really thick and nice gravy, just add all of it the way I'm doing here. So I always like my gravies thick, and according to me, this particular dish tastes awesome with a really thick gravy. So add a lot of paneer to this. This is just high protein goodness. One of the best paneer dishes you'll ever have, I promise you. So you can garnish this gravy with some fresh coriander and some fresh chili. I also add a wedge of lime on top because there's no acidity in this particular dish, and if you like your gravies a little bit acidic, definitely have it with the lime. Hey guys, so that was my video for today. I hope you guys liked it. If you all did, definitely give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be putting a lot more high protein vegetarian recipes. I've also got a lot of high protein non-veg recipes. Keep in mind that you can make chicken with this particular gravy as well. So you can go follow my personal fitness journey on Instagram at BeerBiceps and on Twitter at BeerBiceps93. This is my Facebook page given down below, so make sure you like it. So until next time guys, from Gigi and me, see you, say bye, 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 bye.